show you now. Heart to heart.
Good evening, good evening.
Good evening, good evening.
Welcome to Heart to Heart
with the Taylors.
Yes. So if you're live with us now, go ahead and invite some friends, invite some people, and let them know that we're live. We're going to go ahead and do the same while people come in. Got a little music going.
Set the atmosphere. Good evening, good evening, good evening. Hey, Yogi. So we're gonna tag some folk in. Oh, no, I'm gonna do that. Tag some folk in. Good evening, good evening. I pray you've had a great day. I pray things have gone well for you today. We just hope that you had an awesome day today.
Yes. Good evening, good evening, good evening.
Oh, okay.
How y'all doing? How y'all doing?
So glad to have the Ewans on with us today.
Yes.
Excuse me, y'all. Yolanda say, hey, cousins.
Hey. Good evening for those that are just now tuning in. How y'all doing?
Hello.
If you're there live, could you go ahead and type live in the comment?
Please.
And if you're ready, let me see those teacups. Show me them teacups. Let me know you're ready. Show me some teacups.
Because it's almost tea time. It's almost tea time.
Yes,
I'm wondering what we're sipping on tonight.
Yes. Good evening. Come on in. I don't like to hold people in. He like to start on time.
I really do. But I've learned to know my place. Even though this is our platform,
yes.
God kind of really inspired Lady Taylor to push the limit on this. And so I kind of try to stay in my place on this one a little bit. But I like starting on time, y'all.
Yes.
I like starting on time.
Okay.
What we got?
It's 6:01, y'all. You know how we like to do. We like to start on time, and we a minute off.
So,
but we trying to get grow the group.
Try to let's build an audience. Come on, do us a favor if you would. Come on, come on, share. Let someone know that Heart to Heart with the Taylors are on the air. Matter of fact, you can do us one better. I think you can share it. You ought to host a watch party. Try to get this information out so we can grow this platform.
We're about to get started, you guys. We about to get started. Good evening for those that are just now tuning in. Good evening.
Good evening. Hey, Grandma Annie.
Hey.
Hey, Nikki. So, Lady Taylor, as we get ready to go into, do I got a few minutes? Hey, Gene, you got a few minutes to do? Or are we getting ready to jump in? Because I just got to ask you a question tonight.
Go ahead and ask me the question.
What we talking about tonight? I mean, because you done dragged me up on this live again. What we talking about tonight? I cannot wait to hear, matter of fact, the topic, but I can't really wait to hear what the responses are going to be. I am glued in tonight. As the old saying saying used to say back in my day, I'm an older guy, inquiring mind wants to know. It's tea time.
It's tea time. Okay. Right there. So, tonight's topic. Why do we work together better apart?
Say it again.
Why do we work better together? Hold on, let me get that right. Why do we work together better apart?
Wow.
Why do we work better when we're not living together?
Why? But are we in a relationship?
As spouses.
And we don't live together?
Right. Why do some spouses get along better apart?
Wow. I can't wait to hear why. Now I need the audience. If you have any ideas on possibly why there is reason for people to have the ability to work together outside of the home, not under the same roof, but they are supposed to be in the same relationship.
Yes, we're talking about people that are married.
Wow.
People that are married, or I'll just even go as far as saying in a committed relationship that once lived together.
Wow.
So you guys live together, and then you decided, hey, we're not going to stay together anymore. You're going to stay in your house. I'm going to stay in my house.
We got some history.
Right.
We got some history.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
But y'all decide to still be together.
So
y'all together, but y'all ain't together.
We together, but we ain't together. So
right.
We riding together. We might party together. We might go on a trip together. We might go to a family gathering.
Y'all together. Go church together. Y'all doing everything together.
Grocery store together.
Everything together.
We might not sleep in the same bed, sleep under the same roof, but we might sit down and eat dinner
together.
Are you what?
How? Why? Why? Somebody help me understand. How can you get along better and be together apart?
I'm waiting for someone to yield an answer.
Come on.
I'm boiling up because I really.
Hey, Sister Fisher.
Y'all know me. Y'all know me. And it's Coach Taylor just want to really just what we got here.
Catrice said her friend and her husband lives in 2 different states. Okay.
Oh, they live in 2 different states.
Okay, I got and that would be one of those times. Okay, there are certain times that me myself personally, and this is just my opinion, would be I ain't gonna say I'll be okay with it, but I would see people being okay with being together but living in 2 different households. And that's if they are military. You know, sometimes they have to go overseas and they have to stay there for a year. So in other words,
those are the exceptions.
If the relationship staying apart, if that is temporary, if that is a temporary situation.
So, but you're not talking about temporary tonight.
Well, I'm sorry. I just want to know why. I'm telling you just a little bit. I just want to know why people can't stay in the household together and be happy, but they can be happy when they living in 2 different homes. The only way I can see that being okay is if, like I said, there's a military family, a long haul truck driver.
So work issues.
Yeah.
That's a career type thing.
And that has to be temporary.
Okay.
Because some people do that. They stay in separate homes, but that's just period. That's just how they live. That's just how they function. They just stay in separate homes, and it's a permanent thing.
But now that you say function, but in my mind that's dysfunction.
It is to me.
Because how can a thing that is how is a thing that's supposed to, you know, when you think about the setup of a relationship, one that is committed, when you think about the setup of a marriage, I see people living together. Mm-hmm. I see people habitating together, habitating together under the same roof, you know, making choices and decisions about life, their life together. But I know what you're saying tonight, Lady Taylor. You got some folk.
Right. It's some folks out there that does this. Help me understand.
Dinah Ewan said that's very dysfunctional.
Yes. I'm just trying to get the point of view of somebody that actually does that. Or if you know somebody that does that. Y'all comment in the section and let me know what's your thoughts, what's your opinions about that. Being able to have a good relationship under two roofs when you're married.
Well, because you really kind of got me. Am I married or am I single?
Now I'm not saying this for a single person because as a single person, you start off that way.
Well, I understand that, but I'm just saying.
Now, a single person that has moved in with you, then they decide, hey, I'm finna go. I can't stay with you, but we can still be together. I don't understand that one either because when a person does that, to me, that's saying that they are not going to be committed to you.
I'm like you, Sister Fisher. I can't get down with that because I'm still trying to. What I'm trying to do is I'm trying to get some logic out of what seems to be a crazy situation. I don't get it. So I'm saying we're married. Or are we separated? Are we? Do we have grounds for divorce? Because I'm trying to get some reasoning. That
is for both.
Okay.
Someone that is now, if you're trying to divorce, that's understandable. If you're not planning on getting back together and you're not hooking up, you're not doing things that a person in a relationship does, then that's cool. But see,
it takes me back to your topic for the night is why do we work together better apart? Why do we work together? Because people are actually in those type of relationships, and it works for them. Yeah. But now maybe you got some because I hadn't gotten anybody that really
on here. I guess that's in that kind of situation.
That's in that kind of situation. Been in that type of situation, but you know some people who function like that. Yes. Because we know people who function like that. And I guess we're going to have to dialogue about it between one another and try to see how you feel about how that goes. But once again, I don't get it. I don't get it.
Yeah, because like for me, it's not normal for married people to be in a relationship and live in separate homes. Because to me, what you're doing is you're giving that other person an advantage to be able to either
freedom to play,
start having other friends,
freedom to play,
or to start back being and hanging around with the pre-existing friends.
Yeah, because I don't have anything. I don't have anything that keeps me focused. I don't have anything that makes me say that I'm committed. There is nothing that say that I got something that matters to me because guess what? I have that freedom of being under my own roof, and we just hook up every now and then. Now, Lady Taylor, she one of the things she used to always get on my boys about growing up. She said, "Be careful when they like a girl, that you keep them, that you don't keep them. Watch this in the friend zone." And I believe that's really what we're dealing with tonight. We're dealing with people who were friends, but that were friends and should have remained friends,
yes,
and stayed in the friend zone because we work together apart. See, we cool as long as we on the same roof. Matter of fact, we were friends, good in the friend zone, and possibly were friends with benefits.
Yes.
But my marriage malfunctions. But my friendship functions.
Yeah.
My marriage malfunctioned, but my friendship is functional.
So in other words, you all shouldn't be together. Why are you still holding on to a so-called marriage? Why are you holding on to that marriage especially if you don't have any intentions on getting back up under one roof? I understand, well, I can't say I understand, but because even, if we get into it or we have bad disagreement, whatever, we're not separating up under the roof.
We don't leave them under the roof.
We don't
period.
do that. We don't even
we don't leave out the bedroom. We don't leave out the bedroom. No, we don't leave out the bedroom.
I can't understand that one, but for some that do, things happen. And people separate. Some people separate. But they may get back together. So if you have intentions on getting back with that person and things you're just trying to work things out, that's understandable. But just separating and just continue to be friends and just be cool and then still saying my husband or my wife, I would be embarrassed.
It's confusing to me. And I believe not only is it confusing to someone who's on the outside looking in, but I believe that if you're doing it, it's confusion to you too.
Yes.
It's confusing because what about when you have those moments, those lonely moments, but your marriage works better if he over at his house, and you in your house. Watch this. I'm a better friend than I am a husband, or I'm a better friend than I am a wife. I think there's an issue, and I should have never left the friend zone. I should have always been a friend because I'm a better friend than I'm a husband, or you're a better wife than you are a better friend than you are a wife. So you should have never left the friend zone.
Yeah, and I think that, and sometimes some people do that because they trying to dodge responsibilities.
Say it again.
They trying to dodge responsibilities. Like the guy, he may take off and leave. You know what? And the woman may say, he's a good man though, and he do this, he do that, but he don't pay no bills, so he had to go. Well, why are you still accepting it, whether he in the house with you or not? You still accepting him, not being good to you, not giving you his all. Somebody said, y'all judging.
Who are we judging? Hold on.
No, we're not judging. We're just trying to open some eyes.
Well. No, I'm not judging. I'm not judging because
you're right. What works for one may not work for the other. But why are you married still and you're in two separate households? You're living two different spaces. When you get married, you're supposed to become one. Y'all supposed to come together.
Yeah. Because guess what? You're not going to be. Y'all got two domiciles. Y'all got two homes. He makes the rules at his home. You make the rule at yours. You're not going to let him make the rule at his house and come over there and make the rule at your house. That's one of the reasons why you guys don't agree. You can't go over there and run his house because you got your own house. There becomes an issue. That's why it's confusing, and that's what caused issue. You guys couldn't work together under the roof, so you separated, but you're still together.
And that's what we're trying to get you to see, that you put forth the effort to work together.
I like that
outside of the home.
I like that, Sister McCoy. And Sister McCoy said, "How can you come together but you live separately?"
Exactly.
Yeah. So that's not coming together.
And
y'all meet up, buddies.
What we're trying to get you to see is that the same effort that you putting forth to stay together apart should be the same energy and the same you should put the same effort into trying to stay together up under the same roof.
Oh, that's good, Gene. Gene said, yeah, he runs my house too. Well, that's good if you can handle that. Everybody can't handle that. Right. And I'm only dealing with this from a perspective. So you're giving me another viewpoint. Mm-hmm. I'm only dealing with it from a perspective of what I've seen, and it doesn't make sense. And we're talking about as far as working together, as far as we can go fun, we can go all of those things, but at the end of the day, y'all, and you know what? Look at the, and since he runs your house, watch this, Gene. Y'all got 2 sets of bills, you know. So,
Yeah.
so money is not amazing. Y'all got 2 sets of bills. Y'all got a whole lot of set of rules. If it was working, if it was working, why can you guys not work together under the same roof? If it's working, why can't you guys just come together? Why do you need 2 properties? Why do you need 2 homes, 2 households? Why do you need 2 rules? Why?
And that goes back to that thing where, you know, you got to know what you want. You got to know who you're marrying.
Yogi said, I'm not gonna get married, and we live in 2 separate houses. She said, I might as well just stay single.
That's right.
Bingo.
You all can stay together, date, and live in 2 different homes as long as you want to. But that's what we're trying to figure out. Why would you get married to stay apart? Because when you get married, that's with the intention of 2 people joining together as one in one home.
Okay. Let's go there. Let's go there, and let's go there. So, if you guys are working together, that means you guys have a peace, right?
Right.
You guys have a peace. Yeah, I mean, y'all working. It's working out. There is, watch this, a harmony. So if there's a harmony, there's a peace. It works together. Why can't y'all stay up under the same roof? Now,
work
together. Because guess what? If I'm gonna live on the roof with you, if I can't live on the roof with you, I'm not gonna be on the phone talking about what you doing. And you my husband, you my wife. I'm not gonna be on the phone talking about, hey, what you doing? What you got going on over there? It don't make sense. When we can laugh and watch a movie together, we can kick it together on the same roof. And then guess what? Late in the night hour, if I feel lonely, I know my husband or my wife is there in the bed with me.
Yes.
Because I don't want my mind to wonder about what he doing over there. What he doing over there? Now I ain't got no peace because I'm wondering what he doing or what she doing. Where is the peace?
Yes, because that's what you do. You leave the door open for them to have pleasures with other people. When you got your own house, he got his own house, and everybody doing whatever they want to do.
Jane said she was just looking for the other side. She looking for us. I know that's right. Jane said we got to be together.
That's right.
It makes sense.
That's right. I mean, but like, hey, this is just our opinions, and it may work for some people. That's just like military. I know me personally, I could not have a military husband because I would not want my husband living somewhere else and I'm here for long periods of time.
Now, the danger in this, everybody has a right to this platform and to speak. We allow that.
Right.
I have another preacher on here with me. My wife gets on me about preaching on our platform to the degree I'm just, because I'll go there. But someone shared a scripture that really sealed the deal. Man, once a man finds his wife, the Bible says in Genesis, cleave to his wife. He cuts the apron string. He cleaves to his wife, and he and her become one. So if we split up, if we're in 2 different households, we have not become one. And I'm not talking about one in consummation. That means y'all sexual activity. That don't make you one. That just means you had a good time. But when you come together, you have to have a spiritual mindset of, hey, we are one. And let me tell you something. She can't come home with a frown on her face. Because when she hurts, I hurt.
Yes.
And if she comes home with a smile on her face, I want to know what she's smiling for because I want to smile with her. You understand what I'm saying? So that's how we work. That's the mindset of going into a committed relationship. We work good together because we are together.
Now, I had seen one comment earlier that stated, that the pandemic tore up a few marriages because they couldn't get along for a long period of time under the same roof.
Yeah.
And again, that goes back to, that thing of you got to know
Who you married to?
Who you married and
Married
who you married
to.
to.
Who you in a relationship with?
A lot of people did find out that they're with the wrong person.
Yeah, I didn't know that.
Pandemic.
I really didn't know that, Joker, because guess what? I was always at work.
Right.
We were passing one another, but now because of the pandemic, we're under quarantine. I got to live in the house with this Joker.
You stuck.
This is who you are all day. I can handle the evening husband or the evening wife, but you mean I wake up in the morning to this? I all day I got to kick it with you, and then I don't want to be in the house. I don't want to be on the floor. I'd rather go out here and catch corona than to be with you.
Okay.
You know, and whoever,
that's what happened with some couples.
Whoever made that statement, that's a true statement. A lot of the divorce rate went through the roof.
Yes.
Went through the roof.
Yes, it did.
Separation went through the roof because people realized that I am in the wrong relationship.
And then with some, they just had to get to know their spouses again. They were forced to get to know their spouses again. So some stood the test of time, and some
fell apart.
Fell.
It fell apart.
Some had to.
That's why I genuinely thought that Corona did an amazing thing for the family.
Yeah.
Because it was a blessing. I say it true. Okay. Mm-hmm. It was a blessing because not only did I get a chance to spend more time with my wife, I got a chance to spend more time with my kids. All of it. I mean, the family unit became strong. It made me appreciate who I was married to, and it made me appreciate what I had in a wife and in my kids. Yes. So Corona did something for me. It just it gave me time to spend with them, real good time, and it gave me time to spend with God too. But I really got a chance to see my family for what it was and to appreciate it. When I saw so much death out here, I was like, I didn't want to lose them. Yes,
and it also, it gave us a good old vacation together. The whole family, we weren't outgoing, but it just allowed us to be at home without any extras, and it was more than a week.
Watch this. I know Michael made this statement. Ewan, he said, "How can a husband provide comfort and protect his wife staying apart from each other?" Yeah, because how is she gonna feel comfortable and know she's secure,
right,
when her safety is not there? Her safety is not even under the roof with her. And he over there proud because, if he anything like me, I'm here with her. But if I put in a good day's work, I ain't going to hang out long with her. I watch a little movie with her and stuff, but after a while, I might be asleep on that lap or something. I go sleep on it. But I'm here with her. You know what I'm saying? But, he get over there over in his spot, over in his house. Hey, he get wore out. He ain't sleep. He'll protect him, but he ain't going to be able to protect her. Because he can't be in two places at one time. Unless she married to Jesus.
Mm-hmm. And so, for those that are in military, truck drivers, firefighters, or even incarcerated, they can't help but to, be somewhere else.
Those separations make sense. Those times apart make sense because of what it entails.
Right.
Work, career, or like she said, incarceration. And I take my hat off to someone who's able to endure those hardships and still be true to their relationship.
Yes.
Yeah, I my hat's off to those type of people. But for the ones that said, that's my wife, or the one that said, that's my husband.
And they stay across the street or on the other side of town.
And watch this. This ain't what you heard. This is what you see. This is what you know. You know they ain't together. But it messes you up every time you see them, and they lock up. Hey, he drop her off, she keep on going, and she drop him off, and she keep on going. It is amazing to me.
Yeah. Now we're not talking about the ones that are separated and trying to work on their relationship.
No.
We're not talking about those guys.
No.
We're talking about the ones that has no intention on
getting back
on
together,
the same roof, getting together as one, and that are married.
Now, and this is what we were saying. You can exist as friends, but you can't coexist as covenant believers, husband and wives.
Right.
So I can exist as your friend, or I can be your wife or your husband outside. But we can't coexist under the same roof in a covenant marriage, the way God intends for it to be.
So the question was, why do they work together better apart? Who know the golden answer to that? Ding, 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 ding. Because they can do what they want to do.
And they were never meant to be together.
There you go.
They were never meant to be together. That's why they are not together. Because a lot of times, just because I'm able to say that that's my wife or my husband, I can have that. You don't have you ever heard the old adage, that cliche? I can have my cake.
And my ice cream too.
And my ice cream too, or I can have my cake and eat it too. You ever heard that? Well, that rings true for the husband and the wife. Because guess what? You have to accept the relationship in order for it to be what it is.
Right. And know that you should not settle. Don't settle on a relationship that you know you deserve a whole lot more. Don't settle, oh, well, we don't get along, or we don't, he don't pay bills, but, we get along real good. Why settle? Why settle?
Get your man.
Okay? Because what one person won't do, there's somebody out there that will.
I like that, Jane. Jane said, don't you leave out that door. She said, oh, it's over. we will work it out, or deuces.
I know that's right.
Hey,
I know that's right.
Hey, let's play some Lattimore. Lattimore said, let's straighten it out.
That's right.
Hey, but I'm not finna go get no more rent and pay another mortgage and all that old type of stuff. Hey, let's straighten this thing out. Let's work this thing out.
And my thing is, if they're doing that and they're paying bills at another house, if that's the case, he ain't paying bills at your house, so he got to go. But we still together. He gonna go somewhere else and have to pay bills. So what's the problem?
And you know what the crazy thing about it? Watch this. Joker can't pay bills at y'all house.
Yes.
But he can go somewhere else, establish his own home, and start paying bills.
Because I don't know nowhere you can go and live for free.
And I'm not talking about moving in with somebody. I'm talking about go get his own establishment. His own. So those are the things he could have done under the roof with you.
Yes.
Why?
And if y'all married and y'all wasn't getting along before you got married, you knew that before you got married. Now you're going to wait till you get married, stay together for a while, and then decide, okay, I can't deal with this joker.
Come on, cousin.
Nah.
Yolanda said, get your real old-fashioned man. I'm old-fashioned. Because I don't believe in her paying a bill. That's just me. Now, that's how we roll. That's how my household works. I don't believe in her having to do all of that because I was raised differently. My mind functions differently. And I believe that if I'm not doing my part as a man, I'm not doing my part. So that's just how I roll.
I just wish we had one person on here that could answer that question for me. Like, what makes you still be with that person, and live separate homes and still could say out of your mouth, this my wife or this my husband? Because I would be ashamed.
And don't let that joker get sick. She'll run right over there and take care of him. Vice versa, and it's all right to have a good friend. But does your good friend have to be your husband or your wife?
Right.
Does your good friend, your good male friend, opposite sex friend, do they have to be your husband or your wife? Or could they have just stayed in the friend zone and you could have never given them the benefits?
Yeah, Nikki said some people just don't like to start over and they deal with the situation. Well, I understand that, okay? And it's cool to, if you're, y'all get along better apart, but why still hold on to the marriage?
But now, who does that help? Not starting over. Who does that help? Who does that benefit? You know what I'm saying? Because if I'm suffering in a situation, why stay if it has some type of abuse? Where's your peace? At least you ought to have some peace, some happiness. As Al Green said, love and happiness. I mean, you ought to have some love and some happiness if you in a relationship with someone. That's just food for thought,
And all we're saying is if the energy that you put into staying apart Use that same energy
To
and
stay
try
together.
to stay together.
To stay together.
Use the same energy and effort to stay together.
Just to have the title.
Yeah, some don't.
That's not that important. To have a title. Someone said convenience and financial gains. That's true. That's true. Because those benefits are not always sexual. Those benefits are sometimes status and social. To have a good house, to have a good roof, to know that provision is there, finances is there, convenience of home, and to know that somebody's gonna put up with my mess and my junk. Sometimes it's how it really plays out. So it really is not a relationship.
Right.
It's a come up.
Right.
It's a come up.
Yeah, because to me, if you with somebody and y'all living in two different homes, it's just as bad as being with somebody in the house with somebody and y'all don't even talk or get along. And just staying in the house with each other for benefits. It's just as bad to me to be outside the home and then say my husband, my wife, and to be in the home and really don't act like husband and wife.
That's the same relationship.
Yeah.
That's actually the same relationship. One works together, one don't, but they really ain't working together.
When I said, what if you don't feel that anymore? If you don't feel that anymore, you need to let it go.
Don't fake it.
Don't hold on to something.
If you don't feel it, don't fake it. Don't fake it because it ain't real.
And if a person has left the shelter where you two reside, you two built together, to me that speaks volume.
Yeah,
if they leave the home, that speaks volume.
And if they ever leave, that speaks volume.
That speaks, yeah.
If they ever leave, that speaks volume because
yes.
How can you walk away from a thing that you claim you're committed to, and that's a thing that my Bible said for goodness and health, the sickness to death do us part. You know, all of that type of stuff, good time and bad time, adversities, hardships, and all that. My Bible say that. Right. But even with all of the hell I might go through, I'm still gonna stay on this roof.
That's right. So if you're going through something so terrible that it runs you away from the house, then you with the wrong person. That's right.
Tell them kick rocks. Tell them kick rocks. And you know what? They ain't even got to get their shoes. Let them kick it with their shoes off.
Okay.
Just let the door hit you where the Lord split you. Sayonara.
Yes,
you hear me?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. I'm just saying, people put forth the effort for the wrong things. The things that you should put forth the effort to work towards, y'all make it act like it's so hard. Act like it's hard, it's terrible, but you put forth enough effort to get along, to invite them over for dinner, to go out and all this other stuff. But y'all gonna put forth the effort to try to stay up on the same roof and make it work.
I like what Morel Ward said. So life is too short to be unhappy. Find peace.
Yeah.
I think that's a genuine way to lay it down. I really that was fruit. That was fruit to eat and food for thought.
Yeah.
Life's too short to be unhappy. And like Lady Taylor has been saying all night, to settle. Find your peace. Mm-hmm. And if it ain't in that, then that ain't it.
Yeah. Yeah, you're right. People do. Couples do. They give up so fast.
So fast.
So fast. Now, and they want to take the first bus smoke and the first train.
Hey, now we live in the era of microwave marriages. Look, and I mean, I'll be with you today, and I catch you tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? And then the new day, I've seen some be with you today and leave you today. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? So and we give up real fast. But then you have to ask yourself the question: is it a meant to be relationship?
Right.
Because sometimes you give up on a thing that needs giving up on. Right. And sometimes you won't quit a thing that needs quitting.
Oh, you know what? I'm going to tell y'all, but we're going to talk about that next week.
What?
Relationships that when to say it's time to let it go.
What?
Yeah, when is it time to let go of a marriage? I'll say that. Or relationship. We're going to talk about that next week.
Oh, okay.
Yes, because I ain't going to start talking about it right now, but that is one that we're going to discuss next week, and y'all don't want to miss.
Whoa!
Yeah,
So it's gonna be some smoke in the city.
Smoke in the city.
Oh.
Have your tough skin on next week, y'all, because we gonna deal with it. And just like tonight, I hope nobody get upset. Hope we ain't offend nobody, because it was not meant to offend. It only
it's a platform of help.
Right.
And we try to always stay transformative, but we also try to stay transparent in these topics and stuff. And all we ever do whenever we share is help, just to help. You see how we were able to freely dialogue, and we let you dialogue with us, and we made those responses to you for your concerns, because you know what you say.
What you say, Angie? You said better tell them I paid too much money to be married. That $98.50 could have bought me a wig.
Don't waste my time.
Don't waste my time.
Now, Lord.
Don't. Okay.
Now, Lord.
Yes.
I know that's right.
Yes.
That's right. Jean, I love that. She said we live unhappy, and when you could just fix a situation, because you never know when God's gonna call us home.
Never know.
So you ought to just fix it. If it's fixable, fix it.
Yes.
Fix it. Fix it. Why you in a broken situation if all you have to do is fix it?
Right.
I think that'll go along with
next week.
Yeah, because sometimes people are too tough in relationships. I got to prove to you that if you hurt me, I can hurt you back.
Yeah. So you know what I hate to see? I hate to see people dragging folks along, knowing they don't want them.
Let him go.
Yes, but that's next week, y'all.
Let him go.
Next week, y'all.
Let him go.
Next week.
Hey,
y'all don't want to miss next
old
week.
school. That was a commercial that says, "Calgon, take me away." You know, so when it's been a rough day, Calgon, take me away.
Yes. So if y'all don't take away nothing else, take this away. The same effort that you put into living apart, try putting that same effort into making it work.
Making it work and stay together.
Same roof
Absolutely.
as one.
Absolutely.
Me neither. I'm ready to get started right now, but I ain't gonna get started. I'm gonna save for next week.
Let the church say amen.
Right.
Look, life nugget. You know I always leave one. Life nugget. The only thing that comes to a sleeper is a dream. You got to wake up to make it happen.
Yes.
So wake up.
Wake up.
And make something happen.
Make it happen.
Good night.
Good night, y'all. What day is it? It's Wednesday. It is date night.
Date night. Oh, I'm ready.
See y'all. And hey, all my singles, y'all had DM. I ain't got the messages yet to tell me where y'all want to go, what y'all want to do. But it's not just for single people. It's for everybody who want to go. We're gonna hook up and go. Just enjoy one another and have fun.
Yeah. Come on, let's go out to eat. Let's go.
Y'all want to go out to eat? Whatever y'all want to do.
Whatever. Let's go. Let's have some fun.
Yes.
Date night it is.
Yes. And it'll be next month. I'm trying to think probably like the second. And let me know if y'all want to do it on a Wednesday or y'all want to take it and do it on a Friday. So DM me y'all what y'all want to do. So y'all have a good night. Thank y'all for tuning in, and we will see y'all next week.
And you know what? We ought to do the live while we're out with them.
That will be good. We will do that. We're gonna go live when we do.
Okay.
So y'all make sure y'all DM me and let me know what y'all want to do. Bowling, out to eat, and if you want to do it on a Friday or Wednesday. So y'all let me know. Love y'all. Good night.
Most definitely, Gene. We can't wait, girl.
All right.
Good night.